Mike, if you don't mind, can we start with the return of Fernando? How good is it to have him back?
Felt good putting that name in the top of the lineup yesterday. Texted with him, and every day is gradually better. And yesterday, really felt almost back to normal, and said he's more than ready and excited to get back in the lineup.
Yeah. On the other hand, you talked about a little bit post game the other day, the loss of Lariano. Can you just maybe go over again just how important he's been to this ball club and the loss it is for postseason?
It is a loss. It's definitely the loss. Been very important for the club. Brings look, he's a really talented player. I mentioned it the other day. He's not overly splitty, so righties, lefties, he hits them both. He's actually been better against righties this year. So having the ability to have him down the 7-hole was, would have been a nice luxury to have, and one that we had a little bit for a while. But we're going to miss him. He brings an edge, a toughness, and played a really good left field. So, but he's not going to be with us. And so, listen, we're going to be there and support him, and he'll be with us and travel with us and be a good teammate. But, we'll run with the 26 we're going to have on Tuesday, and we're going to go get them.
And to your point, it's not as though he's been with you all year. There have been other opportunities for other guys to step up as needed with other injuries and everything. So a little bit of a history of having done that, a little bit of consolation of knowing that you've been there before and you guys have come through it.
Yeah, it's the consolation is the fact that I was just talking to Peeve about this. This hadn't been a straight line. No team does a straight line every year. But relative to moving pieces to your question, Scan, we've dealt with it all year. We just really have. And we came out of the gates with pretty much our entire team, and then we all know, without having to go over it, the things that have happened during the course of our position players and our starting pitching too, but specifically the lineup. We've been able to put it together. Good news is we've got a deep team. AJ's given us a lot of resources, and we move them around, and we've been able to be successful enough to clearly be in the playoffs.
Is there a move to announce yet who's replacing him right now?
Wagner's coming back. Yes, sir.
Can you disclose how he injured himself?
Who?
Lariano. How did he break his finger?
Oh, he got hit by that foul ball. It was like a foul ball off his finger. But effectively a hit by a pitch.
Okay.
Yes,
on that at bat?
Yes, sir. During that at bat. And one tough guy, like his finger's shattered. Like it's like a spider web. It's like and I saw it's like, I'm not clearly a doctor. And he was like,
And he went back in the game, didn't he? Or
he finishes at bat, and then
exactly.
we pulled him out immediately.
Yeah.
Tough guy.
Now that you know your matchup, maybe not necessarily where it's going to be, but you know your postseason matchup, what can you say about what the challenge will be like facing the Cubs next week?
We haven't played them in a while. Clearly, it's a good team. Had a great season. Very talented. Across the board. The pitching, the position players. They play defense. They do a lot of different things to win games, which clearly you do have to do to get in the playoffs. Again, we haven't played them since April, but we're familiar and we have some experiences in that ballpark with some of our players, and we know the team fairly well, and it'll be a great series, I'm sure.
Both teams being a little bit different than they were in April. How much do you take from this 2 series?
A lot of water under the bridge, right, in the last 5 months since April. To your point, we have a different roster. They have some different rosters. We also have some commonalities with some people that have been in the league on both sides that everybody's familiar with. So we have an understanding of who they are, and we've got our mind on this series, and we also have some attention towards getting prepared for that series as well.
Do you have a rotation for those 2 games yet?
Not a rotation yet, but we will announce something here soon, especially our Game 1 starter, which I don't think anyone is going to need to be sitting down.
Right, exactly. But your Game 2, that's still up in the air.
That's accurate.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So, aside for the changes, obviously Tucker being out of their lineup is a big one.
Yeah, again, I think until we see their roster, we won't speculate on who is written on their or our roster, quite frankly.
Right.
He's back today.
Right.
He was back in Atlanta today.
Right. So he's back.
You saw a lot of Wrigley Field when you were with the Cardinals. How type of place can that environment be?
Seen a lot of Wrigley Field over the last however many 10 years or so. It's a great environment. I think it's one of the better environments in baseball. It's not Petco Park, but it's a wonderful, fun environment, and I always enjoy the opportunity to go play there.
Like you've been wearing these City Connect jerseys for a few years now. Is the last time you're going to get to put them on? Your thoughts on changing those up and how you have felt wearing them these past few years?
I think I applaud Eric Rubner and the business side of creating something that's really, really unique. And I don't know the numbers, but I know that when people want Padres gear, we have a lot of cool different uniforms. But man, male, female, people want the City Connect, and it's just a unique uniform that's we've enjoyed the last couple of years, and it creates another opportunity for something new next year.
It's fair to say this weekend there's some competition for the last couple spots in the bullpen on what that postseason roster will be.
I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I mean, I think we've got an idea, but who's throwing well and who's doing what they need to be doing is important.
You mentioned Lariano is important to that number 7 spot. 6, 7, 8 lefties. Are you okay with that lane of lefties given kind of what they've done against lefties? Or?
I think yes, to answer your question. I do think that we're going to continue as the research takes place, and we pay attention to matchups. There's an opportunity in there. I don't know about starting. Again, it's cart before the horse, but Jose Iglesias has taken some good at-bats for this team and some big at-bats. So, it's a lane that is likely to take place. I can't say for sure, but it's also, we have to explore the matchups individually with those lefties against, our lefties and in the moment what we need, what the game calls for.